Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more... I hate Shakespeare. In fact, that's not true. I love Shakespeare. Seriously, I do. Hi, I'm Miss Cambridge again today. As you might have noticed, I want to tell you something about Shakespeare, because Shakespeare is England's national poet. So if you say Shakespeare, you say England. If you say England, you say Shakespeare. Well, not as in the words, but whatever. Every year in Cambridge, there is this festival, the Cambridge Shakespeare Festival. It's great. I've been there. I've been to one of the plays. The actors are really good. They're young. They just finished any art school they're doing, performing arts, whatever. They're really good. They kept the old language, so it's pretty cool to watch. It's only in July and in August, so if you're on vacation in Cambridge in July or August, it's very, very cool to go there. They don't really tell you something about Shakespeare, so that's what I want to do, not the boring story. If you want to know the boring story, you can go find it on Google or something, Wikipedia, whatever you can find the boring story about Shakespeare. But what I want to tell you is that Shakespeare is dead now for a long time, actually. People still don't know how he died. That is pretty cool, I think. And they don't want to dig up his bones because there's a curse on his grave. That's very funny to know. There are some people who argue that Shakespeare is gay. You probably didn't know that. Yeah, that's actually the funny things to know about Shakespeare. The rest is just boring. But it's pretty cool. And if you're here in Cambridge during the Cambridge Shakespearean Festival, it's really cool if you go there. I really say that's a hot. You really have to see that. You don't have to know anything about Shakespeare for that, but I just thought it was cool if I gave you the, I don't know, the funny points about his life. He was a great writer, a lot of great poems. I started this vlog with the first two lines of one of his most famous poets, which is "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?" It's not actually that, but it just looks like it, I think. I really don't know. Shakespeare, that was Shakespeare. If you want to know more about Shakespeare, maybe things you can't directly find on Google, which I can't imagine, F Google and ask me, because for school I studied this very interesting man for a couple of weeks. Got really, I learned a lot about him, really a lot of boring things. Well, I studied the man for a couple of weeks, actually stalked him, really got to know everything about him, things I didn't want to know, things I did want to know. It was really interesting. There are a lot more funny things about this guy than you might imagine. If you want to know those things, let me know in the comments down below and maybe I'll just give you an answer. If you can't find it on Google, of course. There are some things you can't directly find on Google. You have to search for things like that. So in that case, F Google and ask me. I probably don't know more because Google knows everything, but hey, who cares? This was it for now. This was Shakespeare. This was it for now. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you learned something. I really hope you're going to the festival if you're here in town. During July or August. There's a little pause in between. There's a part in July and a part in August, and there's yeah, a couple of weeks in between. It's only 8 weeks, July and August, but well, there's some weeks in between. Really cool if you go there. Hotspot, really have to go there if you're in Cambridge during that time. Okay, I really promoted this festival now, but I really liked it, and I hope you will do too. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!
If you want to see my first introduction vlog, click the video on the right. If you want to see my first real vlog about money in England, click the video on the left. If you want to subscribe to my channel, click on the Jaguar printed letters. See ya!